Now, I just copy and pasted the assignment here. This week, we're talking about teaching and learning in the classroom and different approaches to engage students. Huge topic, huge topic. My last check-in, I posted in the announcement, it wasn't video, but I posted a lot of links that you should be looking at right now. Hopefully only 14 people acknowledged that they saw that. That's half the class, basically. So if you did not look at my last quick check-in, you need to, because the links that I posted, that might be all you need. So I was really wanting you to help focus your attention. So go in there and acknowledge that you saw those and look at those links. They're awesome. So, but what we're trying to do in this assignment is have you share and learn about different ways to engage different students. I mean, you've got to, we're understanding that, everyone learns differently. We know that. That's not a new concept. So, but the question is, how do we meet those needs in one assignment? And so that's what this assignment is about. So you're picking a content standard. So whatever your target grade level is, that's totally fine. And you're aligning it. You're looking at the ISTE standard, and because we want to integrate technology into this plan. But you're creating a raft card. I don't know how many of you had teachers who used rafts when you were in school. Hold on, I got to take a drink of coffee. But raft is awesome. It's so much fun because students can take on and have a choice in what they want to do and take on a certain aspect of a topic. It's wonderful. They love it. Students love this. And it's fun to create too. This is one of my favorite things to create. When I have the freedom with face-to-face, I make these rafts. This is a sample raft that we made for you. I made for you for the online class. But when I teach this face-to-face, I have my kids I do one of these and have them actually do it. It's usually around the fourth topic where it's about integrating technology. But then I have them make one of these during the fifth topic. So, so what you're going to do is first, you're going to create, you're going to create a task. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong place. First, you're going to create the raft, and that's this. And so what this is, let me try and zoom it up. So you can find this. This is all in the course materials for this week. So you've got row 1, row 2, row 3. And so what the idea is, students can choose which row to do. So pretend we're talking about water. We're in science. We're talking about the water cycle, water, everything. So RAFT is an acronym for role, audience, format, and topic. Role, audience, format, and topic, R-A-F-T. And so, like here, let's look at row 2. So the student's going to take on the persona of a drop of water. They're going to think, okay, I'm the drop of water. Then I always go back over to the topic. And as the drop of water, I've come a long way back from a journey through the water cycle, and I'm going to tell a friend about it. Okay, so I'm a drop of water, and I'm going to tell my friends about my journey. Then, who's my audience? Well, my best friends. And then, what's my format? I'm going to write an informational story. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to write a story for my friends as in the role of a drop of water. How about a tree? I'm a tree, and I'm going to tell the lumberjacks why they better not cut me down and why I'm so important for the water cycle. My audience is the lumberjacks, and I'm going to write a speech. Maybe I'm a DJ of a science radio station. There's a lot of those nowadays. My topic is and as the DJ, I'm going to talk about what a drop of water feels like. I'm just going to kind of tell that story. And so the audience is my listeners, and I'm going to do like an informative report. So those are, as a student, this is an example of 3 different approaches to showing my learning about how I understand the water cycle. Okay? The next step then, excuse me, is creating the task card. Task cards go with each row, okay? And so here's an example of a task card for the DJ. Okay, I guess I made 3 task cards, but it looks like they only put 1 in here. Let's see, yeah. So the task card is really more of the instructions for the students. And just remember, once you make these, you can use these year after year, and you might just change out the links and stuff. But these are so great. Think about making these with a team in a grade level. Like pretend you're in, you're teaching physics, and there's 3 physics teachers at the high school. You guys can each share these and spread the work. Anyway, so what I want you to do for the assignment is just follow this task card, but fill it out for each of the rows in what you chose to do for the raft. So you restate the role, the audience, the format, and the topic up at the top. Then you give the students directions. These are directions. Students, you're going to visit this website to learn more about the water cycle. You're going to use a storyboard, you're going to type a script, and you're going to practice reading it, and you're going to create a Voki. That's what you're going to create. Excuse me. Whoopsie. That's what you're going to create to deliver your script. Okay, here's some resources that you're going to give students, and this is the assessment. So you're going to have directions, resources, so that you can focus your students' attention on where you want them to go for the research and information. And then you're going to talk about how you're going to assess. Okay? I hope that's clear. And so what happens is when you present this assignment to students, you say, we're going to research the role, the water cycle, and you let them choose how they want to share their learning and their understanding and the research. Okay? So that's pretty much this step 2. So you're going to create the raft. So I would create the raft first, and then you are going to create the task card. Now, I do want to tell you that if you Google raft assignments, you'll find all sorts of raft assignments. And look at, this is a differentiation site. This is awesome. Let's see. Let's look at what this looks like. So this has all sorts of information about rafts. Let's see. Sample rafts. Here's a math. Look at this. This is examples of raft assignments. So, you'll have to kind of look through, but the topic is gun control. Pretend it's a social studies or civics, right? And you're a constituent. You're a person in a state, and you're talking to your senator, and you're giving an opinion. You're writing that senator a letter about gun control. So maybe this is argument writing. You know how big that is these days. So let's see. Here's the examples for math. Oh my gosh. I'm going to post this link in here because this is awesome. Samples for science. Examples for social studies. So, it's really great. Pretend you're wanting to write in social studies about women's rights. You're wanting students to take on a perspective. Oh, a 21st century woman. Okay. And your audience is Susan B. Anthony. And as a woman, you're wanting to thank her for all of her activism way back when it wasn't popular. So anyways, I will post this link. This is great. But like I say, if you just, Google raft assignment, it's great. Also, what was great there also, let me see. Oh, here, let me go back here. There was a rubric there. That's great. So if you'd like to, kind of borrow the rubric here, here's a raft assignment rubric. Let's look at it. I haven't looked at it, so this is kind of a cold search, but I have been on this site before though. Oh, it's a page not found. That's okay. But you know, my guess is you will. Oh, here's the RAF rubric. Let's see. Let's see if we can find one. See, this person used a Google site. I'm not sure. You're going to have to look, but in any event, if you Google it, you'll find some great information about RAFs. Let's see. Let me go back to the Google. And, oops, let's see. Let's look at images, see if there's got any images. Look at this. So right off the bat, here's all sorts of different approaches to the raft assignment. So take a look. Certainly do make your own, you know, for sure. You're not really, it would be unethical to just steal one, but you can certainly get ideas and pick from, you know, I guess learn a little bit more about the rafts this way. Alrighty, so hopefully I'm going long here, so I didn't mean to, but hopefully I will, like I say, I will post a couple links to some rafts, and hopefully you'll have a chance to look at them. The part 2, of course, is the blog post, and so this is researching the importance of student-centered technology. So I have given you feedback about your blog posts. Some of you are doing fantastic about finding articles within your within the library. Please do not post up a blog post that has links to other websites as your research. I will kick it back to you. You've got to research if you're writing a paper about these topics, and it must be less than 5 years old. I'm a stickler on this. Why? Because like for instance, there was one, several of you used one of the a particular site as a reference, I think in the instructional technology one, and it was a site spewing that kids will cheat if they have technology. Well, as if technology was the impetus to cheat. Well, I mean, how many of you know friends who cheat? I mean, writing their answers on a pencil, their hands. I mean, there's a ton of ways people cheat. Technology might be one of them. But just because they use technology does not make students cheaters. So it was not a researched and reputable site. It was a guy talking about his opinion about technology in the classroom. That is not research. That is not research. So if I kicked it back, or please always look at my comments in the rubrics. I'm taking time. It takes me a long time to score your assignments because I'm reading them and I'm trying to give you some pretty good feedback. So the research, it's disappointing to me when I see a great paper written, but then the references are websites. Please avoid that with the plague. Now, if you have 3 scholarly articles that you've cited throughout, and there's a website or 2 in there that are reputable, like Edutopia and Differentiation Central, then fine. But you must have the 3 journal articles. And if you want me to do, walk you through that, call me. We'll talk on the phone, and I will help you get through it. Okay? Really, really important. So, thank you so much for spending time. And those of you who have kind of gotten the hang of it, great job, great job. All right, then make sure that the blog post gets posted. So student-centered technology. So your keywords in the library might be student-centered technology, might be student-centered learning, constructivism. That might be a keyword for the library. Okay, but like I say, if you're having trouble finding them, call me. I have learned the system, so I can share with you some of my tips. Okay, or else call the librarian. The librarian will help you too at GCU. All right. Well, I'm going long. I'm probably gonna have to cut this in 2, but I hope you're having a great week, and I'll be on campus Thursday afternoon. If you want to come see me, let me know. Have a great day.